Got some rose hips here. I'm gonna grab a few. I don't have a whole lot of vitamin C in my pack. A lot of vegetation, deciduous trees. Starting to see more evergreen trees. And this is like the first established camp spot. And the trail crosses the creek here. And so I've been seeing these dry, grassy slopes up higher. And I'd really like to find a place like that to camp. And it's really not that far, and it hasn't been that far, but just not so easy to get to. And the water's down here. I am looking for a place to camp. Here's a good flat camping area. It's a possibility. The water's over here. I just don't know how far. There's probably a trail going down to it somewhere in here. Here it is. Here's the tent set. Got the water. Kind of a nice, cozy spot. However, it's going to be a little shady and cool here in this, heavily forested location. Not my ultimate choice, as I had mentioned. I prefer the open, sunny slopes, especially now that we're in autumn. It's maybe the 22nd of September, and we're going to have dry weather for the next 5 days, and lows in the 40s up here, probably around 40 degrees. And as it is, that sun, I've got about maybe a half an hour and it's going to dip down beyond that high ridge up there. And that's how it is. I probably hiked 3 or 4 miles, and the trail wasn't hard or strenuous, at least not for me. Not really steep, just a gradual climb, and there was water available all along the way. do we get down there? Maybe. There we go. Dinner time here at Camp Kurt. We're rocking the Benson burner again. This is the little homemade cooking pot mug that, man, I'm liking it more and more. This could be the thing that I use from now on, unless I burn it and destroy it. And that's just like the perfect amount. With this, the burn is small, the amount of water is small, and it just seems like that's the perfect kick for a hot meal. That's I'm calling the Benson burner. John Benson. And that's the koozie for that thing. I love it. Here it is. Cashew cranberry curry noodle soup dinner. I just have to keep it stirred, or else it boils over. But man, that's gonna hit the spot. It's spicy too. Ooh, chilly here in this cove. Okay, oh, what do we got? I just put this out for a minute. It's about 48 degrees. And I'm wishing I had another layer. I've got 3 top layers. The base layer short sleeve shirt, and I just put on the jacket. The jacket being part of my pillow. I can hear some water over here. It just might be the last water going up towards the lake and Naomi Peak. It's pretty thick with these dried weeds, flowers and stuff. There we go. It's quite a side trip for this. And I think the lake is just up in there. Now, I'm gonna need this water. I need to catch it though. Found. This one is just so brilliantly tasty. And the skin just kind of peels off. And here's another thing to consider when you're looking for water. The water I just got was either there or there, and I heard another trickle in here, which probably emanates here. If you look across, it's almost level, and so even in here there could be a bit of a drain. And furthermore, just back here is probably the lake, and they're all on the same sort of general leaking level. I'm hoping this is the lake caldera, and it makes sense. And I do hear a trickle of water in here draining from the lake. Hopefully there's water back here. Yay, I carried all this water out. Slow motion. Slow motion. And just a little more. And look at how high this is. You see the trail all the way down there. And Upper Cache Valley now. Almost there. Now look, there's some water up here. Been looking for a camp spot, and it's all rough and tumbly up here. There's a few, like just tiny ones, tucked into the trees. But I'm thinking about that morning sun coming from somewhere over here. And I'm looking right there at the top of that ridge up there. And those trees. I might just go up there. That's where the trail leads. Yeah. I got a spot in here. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. It's up here. Cherry Creek Trail. Goes that way. Oh. Right here. That must be Cherry Peak there. Look down there is High Creek Lake. And I could get water there if I needed. The top looked okay. Man, what a payoff just to hike another half hour up from that lake. This is fantastic. And my little friends came down on these lower branches. I called them closer. Come say hello to me, little friends. Right there. Yeah, where are you at then? Come on, little buddies. Sing a song. Sing a song. Yeah. Come on, I can sing too. Look, you're so cute. You're such a cutie. Yeah. See? Oh. Yeah. Come on, friend. Come here. Come on, friend. Come on. It's like a bird utopia up here. Yep. Ravens or crows. These two little guys that were here. I don't know what they're called. Friends. Flickers. There's a magpie up here. And over here, is Cherry Peak. Just a nice short excursion for later. There's the water down there. And some of that looks rugged and intimidating for sure. You just have to imagine that on the back side you got something like this to hike on. Don't forget the Clark's Nutcrackers. This is fantastic. You see the trail down there. And the ponds. Beaver ponds. Yeah. That would be a bye-bye moment right there. And so there's the top right here. Cherry Peak, and I don't know. I guess I'm gonna keep going. It's not hard. There's the last bit of rock to climb up. Oh man. Yeah, so still this is not deathly this way, but not so comfy. And I don't like being on this rock here. I'm gonna follow this little bit of a crevice. Yeah. Well, I can tell, working up a sweat now. Yes, not just from exhaustion. Alright, I can see it. I'm like 30 yards from the top. Well, look here. This is safe. And this is the top. Yeah. Oh, baby. Yeah. This is great. Oh, man. Cascade Trekker. Cherry Peak. I think it's about like 9,400 feet. You know, just stay away from the sheer drop over here. And everything's good. And this is like a nice comfort zone up here. Just to walk around, wander a little farther, and look at all the human habitation down below. This is too close too for me. Okay. Yeah. Oh, this is great. Getting reflections off the water down here. Yeah, this is something else. And now I'm thirsty with no water. Over here, this is Naomi Peak, just a little higher. I'm coming that way. Back at camp, and this is how far I expected to walk. I left all this stuff open. I was thinking it would really, really suck if that food was gone. And so that's what happens. I just start going, and it sure doesn't look like much. But this was almost like a 2-hour round trip. And now I feel energized. But it's time to wind down with some nice curry, cashew, cranberry, noodle dinner. Oh man, it's gonna hit the spot. These guys, these little birds are becoming my favorite. And even though they've come close to these lower branches to check me out, I didn't get any on film. And they have this sound that it's like a little tiny woodwind instrument. But then when they get excited, they go into this like kind of like a trickling, warbling, like get the gold video game sound. It's so cool, so amazing, these guys. I need spirit lifting this morning. I'm gonna have to bail out. This place was amazing. And, now that I know it's here, I can come back for that awesome trip one day in the future. I was up there last night. Pretty amazing. And yes, there's definitely water below the lake in the drainage, just starting and probably stopping right here. I can hear it. Back at the trailhead, looking at the sign, it was 6 miles to where I camped last night, so it was a 12-mile hike. I'm happy for the exercise. And now we go home.